Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, I was currently reading this book. Alright, so it is time to do the 4-week review of my um, Kindle Basic and the 3-week review of my Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen. So I am going to have some pretty, some pretty maybe unpopular opinions from Kindle lovers and all that. And I'm fine if you guys are not into what I have to say. That's totally fine. So, anyways, I want to let everyone know that next week I'm going to be ordering from Amazon the not Kindle, the Kobo Libra Color, and this is actually a bundle, which is going to save me a lot of money. And the reason I'm going to be able to do it is because next week's paycheck is going to be really, really good, and it's going to be enough for me to actually afford to get it, but still give my brother the last bit of the rent money. So, very happy about that. I don't have to pay, any bills or anything. So, yeah. So it's my treat to myself for like what I'm doing this week, because I will literally say I'm only having one day off today. One day off this week. That is something I agreed to do. So it's not like, oh my God, they threw it on me without any kind of, whatever. I agreed to it. So, yeah. So anytime that I can pick up, hours and make a little bit more extra money, I will go ahead and do that. So I'm treating myself out to one, and hopefully, it will arrive on the day I am off. So we'll see. We will see about that. So hopefully it will happen. If it doesn't happen, I'll just put it in my savings, and then when a spot opens up, I will do it. But I mean, if I have to re-sign up for Prime just to get it delivered on the day I'm off, I will do it. Okay. Anyways, so I have had this device for 4 weeks now, so I'm approaching a month. After the month happens, I will be basically just doing this monthly and everything. I'm not turning this on because I just don't feel like doing it. So my Kindle Basic, I bought this last month. It's been almost a month since I have acquired it, and I'm going to be very, very, very blunt. There's nothing wrong with this device. If you're unable to afford, one of these, because there are people out there that barely have money to eat, barely have money to pay their bills, but they want to read ebooks. They want to be able to borrow books from the library and read it on a device. This is actually a really good device. The only issue I have with it is that it is not. I have two main issues with it that have never left. One, it is not waterproof. So do not read this device in the bathtub, because you will drop it, because it's warm water. It relaxes you. Don't, or you're gonna have to cough up another $109. Another, battery life sucks on this thing. I have had to, and this is not even me using the audiobook capabilities of this device. It is just that if I go and use this sleep cover, it will drain every single time. I will literally lose like 8%. Like, I will lose 8%. So the best thing to do is to keep it totally off. So, yeah. So this is not a really great device if you are interested in long battery life. I know it says, oh, it will last you for 6 weeks. I've had to recharge this like 5 times in like almost an entire month. It does not last you for 6 weeks. It does not. I will tell you, even with the airplane mode, I still have to charge it like 4 times in a month. So it's not it doesn't have good battery life. It doesn't. I will tell you, I hate when people lie about the battery life. Don't lie. I will find out. All right. But I will say, I was going to move on to the Paperwhite, but it's like, no. So, 2 days ago, no, not 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I charged this up, and I was charging up, and then I had to leave to go to work. So I took it off the charger, and then when I came home, I finished charging it up. It took probably about an hour more time to do. And I decided to not turn this on, and I will tell you, I am very glad that I didn't, because now the battery's at 98%, and I just like, no, I have no desire to turn this on. Another con, like with all Kindles, the power button is down there. I do not like the power button down there at all. I really wish they would move it somewhere else. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be happy about that. But the sleep cover sucks too. It's not, don't get a sleep cover. Get a clear case and use that instead, because, you know. So, yeah. Now, Pro, the size of it, it's like literally like the size of my hand, which is really great. And that's probably why the battery sucks as much as it does, because of how small it is. But if you are looking for a inexpensive e-reader that will allow you to read and get your money taken from you by Amazon, you get this. This is despite the fact that I decided to like really not use it, because I am using my Kobo. It's still a good device, and I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping it. It's staying with me until the end of time, or the end of my time. All right. So Kindle Paperwhite. This is the most popular brand of Kindles that Amazon has ever produced. This is black and white, just like this is. Oh yes, another con. It is not integrated with the library. It's not integrated with Libby. They actually had a partnership. They actually have a partnership where Libby, where basically people will borrow library books from the Libby app and have it downloaded onto their Kindle. This is why, another reason that Amazon is not really a great company. Even though I'm getting my brand new e-reader from them because they got big mountains of them, the reason that Kindles are not integrated with Libby is that Kindle will not make money. Amazon will not make money off of it. Nope, they will not make a single dime off of. If you decide to buy a Kindle for the sheer purpose of borrowing library books, you will end up buying books from Kindle, because you will be tempted to buy books from Kindle, from Amazon. That is what you'll be tempted to do. Everything about Kindles are designed to try to sell you something. This is why they don't integrate with Libby. I do not want to hear from the comment section down below that Kindles are integrated with the library. They are not. They grant access to Libby to allow the library books to be downloaded, because if people couldn't read library books on these devices, they wouldn't sell any units. Or they wouldn't sell as many units as they usually do. So anyways, Kindle Paperwhite, once again, most popular model of Kindle on the market. This is $149 according to Target. I believe Target, because that was what So this is just like this one. This is 16 gigabytes of storage. And this has ads on it. This one does not, because I spent $20 to have ads removed. I am not spending $20 I'm not giving them $20 to get ads taken off from here. So I'm stuck with ads, and I personally don't care. Alright, so this is it. So just like with the Kindle Basic, you are given ads. You get, not ads, but you're like, yeah, looky, buy these books, buy these books, buy these books. I will say though, big pro, waterproof. Another big pro, the battery is really great. It's better than on the Basic. I have Kindle Unlimited, so if I don't want to spend money on a book and it's on Kindle Unlimited, I will get it on Kindle Unlimited. I will say that is one of the great things about this device is that if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can in fact just borrow books from Amazon. And the only reason they have Kindle Unlimited is because they will make money off of it. In return, you can read free books. So yeah, it's a way for them to make more money. I like like I said, I like the battery life on this device. I've had no issues with it, not like I did with this until I realized what I had to do. You have to constantly hit resync, or the sync symbol on the screen. About 97% of the time to get your books on here. This one, it automatically pops up. You do not have to sync. So you do lose a lot of the premium stuff with this device, like the warm light and the waterproofing. Those are considered luxury items, which is really weird about Amazon. When you go and spend $149 for this device, you're paying for the luxury of not having to pay another $149 because you dropped your e-reader in the bathtub. Both devices, once again, over and over again, do not support libraries. They do not care about libraries. They don't give two shits about libraries. To them, libraries are acquainted. They don't support them. I still get ebooks from Amazon, especially if I started a series on Kindle. I will continue the series on Kindle. Alright, so with that being said, let's do a comparison section of this video. Okay, so I've had this one for almost 4 months. This is going to be my backup Kindle, just in case my Libra Color decides that it just doesn't want to work for me for that day. I'll have this as a backup. This is not a purse Kindle. This is not a purse e-reader. I don't know why people need purse e-readers. What the heck? I actually saw a video where, run to Barnes & Noble to pick up a pocket Kindle. And I'm like, no, that's not what they're called. Anyways, so let's talk about comparison. So these are literally the same size, though there's a couple inches more on the Kobo. Alright, so for people alright, so I'm gonna be very, very blunt about people on Amazon. Not Amazon, sorry, on YouTube. They will actually tell you to your face there's nothing to read on Kobo Plus. Absolutely nothing to read. I know I'm repeating myself over and over again. Okay? Why? Because they don't want you to go to Kobo. They want you to stay on Amazon. Because if they can convince you there's nothing to read on Kobo, you will not get a Kobo, because you're going to want something to read. You don't want to have to pay for it. Alright. Let's start off with, okay, So Kobo Plus is $7.99 a month. Um, about 7 o'clock at night, Kobo or Ratatan attempts to take $8.50 off of my card. I make sure there's at least $10 on my card so they can get their money. Okay? I've had no problems with it at all. You have to pay, I believe it's $11.99, might be $12.99, to be able to read millions of books. Millions of books. You will never read every single book that you ever saw on Kindle Unlimited because there's so many indie authors that are writing books and publishing them on Kindle. This one, I don't even know how many books you have access to, but if you are a type of reader that reads a wide range of groups of books, then Kobo Plus is definitely your friend. I read a wide range of different kinds of genres, so guess what? When I set my Kobo up, I made sure that the algorithm knew these were the kinds of books that I was interested in reading. Okay. So during the Christmas season, I spent $125 for this device. Brand spanking new. Not pre-owned, not refurbished, brand new. Okay? Even though it's $125 for the Christmas season, I think it was maybe, I don't know, 149 or 100. I don't know how much it is without the deal, but you get no ads. So this, whatever book you're currently reading, not only pops up on your sleep screen, but also on your power off screen, which is great. The battery on this device is so much better than the battery on this device. The battery on this device, I hadn't turned this on in a month, and my battery was at 97%. Yeah, 97%. And of course, I immediately jumped on there and started reading. This one, okay, I can guarantee you the number of times I've had to recharge this thing. It's not the same. The batteries are not the same on these. Now, even though this has faster processor and all this type of stuff, I've discovered that I can change the settings to take that information away so that I can just get the percentage of what I have been reading. Another thing that people had to be very well aware of Kobos is they are not connected to Goodreads. This is connected to Goodreads. Well, actually, this is connected to Amazon. My other one is connected to Goodreads for some unknown reason. So yeah. So if you want to leave a review, you leave a review on Kobo's website. You don't leave a review on whatever. But there are people that have things like Fable that they use that to, do their reviews. Let's see what else. Oh yes. So they do folders on this one. They do actual collections on this one. And the thing about it is that the collections on this is so much better than the folders on this one. It is just better. So I'm going to turn this on because I'm currently reading that because I'm almost done with this book. I have hold on a second. Sorry guys, my vertigo acted up. So I got 12 minutes left on this. Okay, so all right. So these are the 4 books I have here, and these are all the ones I borrowed a bunch of horror books because I'm actually going to be reading on my Kobo during the Halloween season. So I'm just kind of getting that together. Um, so it says here you have finished 22 books and read for 167 hours. So that's my stat right now. All right. So yeah, let's see discover. What's the Oh, okay, it's the same one as before. All right. So yeah. So as I said, it one of the biggest things I really do love about this device is that it fully integrates with Libby. So if I don't want to spend any money on a book and it's available on Libby, I will check it out. Like I've got 2 paranormal romance books on here because I saw it on someone's video. I'm like, oh wow, I want to check that out. Alright. I want to be very, very blunt, okay? If I had to choose between these 2 e-readers, I would choose this one all the time. Despite its slow processor, I get so much other benefits from it. I get an excellent battery, which is a lot better than this one. I get Kobo Plus, which has a lot of books that I really do want to read. Tracy Coates is on here. Her books are free. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And yes, I do have gripes about this device, but the gripes I have about this device is nothing close to the gripes I have about this device. So I have come to the conclusion that I really need to stop watching videos of people unboxing Kindles. I really do, because if I look at it, I'm not interested in Kindles anymore. I'm interested in Kobos, which is like when I was looking at my pay that they will be given to me before they take taxes out. So like they will do that, and the computer will do its little tax things. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to basically have the money, and then I'm going to go ahead and order the device, I will say I chose the clear case because it was like $25 cheaper. So I'm doing that, and I also put stickers in there, like there's some book stickers with like cats on it. I want to catify my Kobo and everything. But I will say this. If you can afford a Kobo, you really want one, you don't want to be part of the Amazon ecosystem, that type of stuff, definitely go for it. This is the Kobo Clara BW. They also have it in color. Color one is the sister, so like they're twins, except they're not totally twins. I really do recommend this device. If you don't have the money to afford a Kobo Libra Color, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you have a Kobo that, like this, great. Now, if you want a colored e-reader, I really advise you to get the Kobo Clara Color. It's a lot cheaper than the Kobo Libra Color. But if you want the notebook and all that type of stuff, and you know you're going to use it, okay, go ahead. But my thing about it is this. Don't go into debt for a device that you won't hardly use, that you are only getting because it's popular, or it's, don't. I got this for different reasons, and one of the huge reasons was I could repair it. So like if this breaks, or if like the battery swells, you got to throw the entire device away. You cannot salvage it. With this, if my battery swells, I can go and I can go on the repair place they have, and I can have it repaired. I can have the item sent to me, and I can have my brother repaired. Anyways, so my my 3 weeks with my Kindle, my 4 weeks with my Kindle Basic, I still like it. I still read on it, and it's, I'm going to have it for quite a long time. But I still know that at any time the device could start acting up again, and that's not something I really like, which is probably why I came back to reading on my Kobo, because it doesn't act up. The 3 weeks of having the Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen, I will say I am happy with it. I do take it with me to work when it's pouring down rain and my Kobo is low on power. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about these readers. I understand why people buy them. I understand why they buy them. They do not want distractions. They want to be distraction free and all that jazz, and I fully support that. But these readers are not cheap. They're not super expensive, but they are not cheap. It is just my paycheck and luck that I was able to get this reader, and I love it. I really do love it. I was reading on my reading tablet, and that was a great experience. So yeah. Anyways, I'm in there. I need to go and take my vertigo medicine because I feel another one coming up on me. But yeah. So anyways, that's my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.